Peace and blessings, everyone. Hopefully, my microphone isn't extremely loud. I want to share this on YouTube as well. This one's going to sound a little different from my TikTok one. And this is about getting the Most High's Shabbats based off the moon cycles. Now, how some other people will do it, they'll just do his Shabbats on whenever they can get a day off, or like they'll only do it on Saturdays, they'll only do it on Fridays, or they'll only do it on Sundays. I can't really speak for you on that part. But, or if you just think based off of the Gregorian calendar, doing it on Sunday or doing it only on Saturday, like in the Judaic way, the Rev 29s, I mean, I can't really help you on that part. So I want to make this simple as possible for those who are going based off the moon cycles on how to properly get his months in order. Now, I'll explain my personal thoughts on how you follow the months. I'll explain that at the end. So let's just begin. So where you see down there, January 3rd, a full moon. Now, why am I starting off on the new moon? I mean, not new moon, full moon. Because every full moon is the 14th day. I'm going to say it again. Every full moon, when it's at 100% illumination, that is the 14th day. Now, which the 14th day basically is the second Shabbat, or the second Sabbath. So to make it simple, because this is how the Most High has made it so simple in my mind now, because before I've made it so complex and all that stuff, and he's just given me that understanding now to make it so simple for me, and praise Yahuah and Yahushua for that. In it, drop down one from whereas the full moon on January 3rd, drop down one. January 10th, that is the third Shabbat. Drop down again. January 17th is the fourth Shabbat. The next day, as you see right there on January 18th, a new moon. Now that's not accurate. I'm just going to say that now. When there is zero illumination on the moon, that is not a new moon. It is when, by scripture says, when light is received upon the moon, that is the new month and the first day of that month. So, but rather than seeing the new moon, their new moon, and then saying, okay, let me go to the next day. So basically what I'm saying is January 19th is the new month, the biblical month. January 19th would be the new biblical month, or the first day of the new biblical month. Now, rather than doing all that, you can just look at their new moon, their fake new moon, the one with zero illumination on January 18th. You can look at that and drop one, or just add 7 days. You get January 25th, which is the first Shabbat. Now, when you drop another one or add 7 days, you will come to February 1st, a full moon. I've been doing this all day today, so I already know it's that. I'm going to show you right now, though. And right there, February 1st, a full moon. Obviously, add 7 again, or drop down. You get February 8th. That's the third Shabbat. Again, a full moon is the second Shabbat. In other words, 14 days. Now, let's go back. February 8th, the third Shabbat. Add another 7. February 15th, the fourth Shabbat. which right now we are about to come up to. We're about to come into our fourth Shabbat, if you're doing based on the moon cycles. So now, where it jumps to February 17th as their fake new moon. We don't count that as the first day, just a reminder. We don't count February 17th as the first day. It is February 18th that will be the first day. But again, to make it simple, February 17th, drop down one. February 24th will be your first Shabbat of the new biblical month. Then you drop down another. It will be March 3rd, which is the second Shabbat, the 14th day, which again will be a new moon. March 3rd, a full moon, which is the second Shabbat. And then, you just keep doing the same repeated thing over. I'm not using anything fancy or crazy. Yahuah has made it completely simple for us. I mean, he's made it simple for me to break it down this way. So all glory to him. Thank you so very much, Yahuah. So it just really is that simple. So March 3rd will be a second Shabbat. And then March 10th, 3rd, March 17th, the fourth Shabbat. And then you see right there, March 19th, drop down one or add 7 days. March 26th will be your first Shabbat of your respected biblical month. Then you drop down again or add 7. I'd rather say drop down because, I'm looking at it and you're just simply dropping down one. So forgive me on that. But March 26th would be the first Shabbat of whatever month you're in. And then add 7 again. It would be April 2nd, the full moon. So that's how I'm just trying to get people to simply understand it. You just look at the full moon and understand the full moon is the 14th day or the second Shabbat. Then you just go down or you just add 7 days and then that's the third. Another 7 is the fourth. Then you just look for on this calendar, on the weather app, on our iPhones or Androids if you got it, just look for the new moon, their new moon. Look for their new moon where it says 0% illumination. That is not our new moon by scripture. But we look at theirs and we drop down or add 7 and it becomes our first Shabbat. Then drop another or add 7 and it'll be our full moon. It's just a simple way how how Yahuah has made it more easier to follow his Shabbats. Now, I said at the end I would talk about respected months. Everyone's month has been so different, so I'm not here to argue or debate on that. Some people will say they just go off the Gregorian. They'll say, since we're in February, it's the second month. And they'll do whatever that's biblical in the second month in scripture, they'll do it on February. And then some people say, well, the first month is in spring, which is true. But they go based off of the America Springs and not off of the homeland of the Springs, which is South Africa, which is Namibia. So that's why I say everyone's month is different. Some of you guys are starting your first month in April. Some of you are starting it in March. Some of you are just doing it based in January. And then some of you, like myself, are doing it in September. Your first month would be in September in Namibia. From South Africa. So I'm not here to debate on your months. To each his own on that part. Let Yahuah be your guide and your lead. Yah bless.